Amongst the questions that I'm asked regularly about English and learning is how can I improve my English quickly, and how can I find people to talk English with? Now, these two questions should not really be difficult because we're living in an age of technology. You can listen to any radio station you choose today, in any language, in any part of the world. You can watch any English TV channel. You can podcast any English TV show almost. You can listen to any English radio show. So I don't really think there should be a problem with you practicing. In terms of conversation, you can find Skype buddies to talk to. You can find email pen friends all over the world. And everyone has some degree of English, even if it's just to say hello. There is one other thing that you can do. You could set up an English-speaking group in your community. Now that sounds like a very difficult task, but actually it's not. All you have to do is to find a cafe, pub, library, anywhere that has a facility to meet people, which has a room. You can invite people along from all walks of life, people from all different countries. The only common goal that you need is a place to practice English. In most of the cities around the world that I've lived in, I found that this has always been present in most of them. In Dublin, in Ireland, they have a very famous library there called the ILAC Library. And there they had every Wednesday evening a class. I call it a class, but it was really an empty room. Anyone could go. You simply went in, you sat down, and you spoke. That was it. What they did in Dublin was they made it especially for Spanish people who wanted to learn English and English people who wanted to learn Spanish. So they advertised it as a conversational exchange. So there's no reason in your community today that you can't make a special space for people who want to learn English. Depending on where you are and your circumstances, this doesn't have to be free. You could charge maybe $1, £1 entry, and this would pay for the coverage of renting the room. That's just one example of how easy it would be to find English speakers or people to practice their English. You simply organize a place and you invite them. Maybe you could have theme nights, ask them to bring food, for example. If you get people from all over the world, you all could eat together. Food is a very big thing in different cultures and communities. You could share books, you could share ideas, you could even watch English movies together. There's so many things, but I recommend that you simply sit down and have a chat for 1 or 2 hours. It's a wonderful way to make new friends. So I suggest you go find a quiet place and start inviting people.